Hello children, how are you? I hope you all are doing well. So children, do you know that we grow every day? Yes, do you agree? हाँ, तो वैसे ही जैसे we grow, animals also grow and plants also grow. So let's see the pattern how plants grow. That's the name of the chapter, how plants grow. So let's see how they grow and how they become so big or how they spread out. Alright. So I know plants grow from dash. They grow from what? Is what you have to answer. And seeds are found in dash. Alright. So children, every day we eat different types of seeds in the form of cereals, nuts, spices, pulses and vegetables. Okay. We already studied that new plants grow from seeds. But not all plants grow from seeds. Some plants grow from other parts of the plant like stem, leaves and spores. तो सारे plants जो है वो seed से grow नहीं होते. कोई के plants ऐसे भी होते जो stem से या leaves से या spores से you plant them and then they grow. Alright? So now let's talk about growing plants. The production of new plants is called plant reproduction. The reproduction in plant is done as by two ways. Reproduction through seeds, okay, which is called sexual reproduction. And second is reproduction through other parts, which is called the vegetative propagation. Okay. Now, let's talk about reproduction through seeds. So, seeds को हमने बीज को बोया and then the plant starts growing. Right? So, let's talk about how the plants reproduce through seeds. Most plants grow from seeds. Seeds are found within the fruits and fruits are formed from flowers. Some fruits carry only one seed while some fruits carry many seeds. Okay. All the seeds, they do not grow into plants. सारे seeds plant में नहीं grow होते. Okay. Plants like mustard and rice grow from seeds. Alright. So, ये जो सारे जैसे मैंने आपसे कहा कि सारे plants seed से नहीं grow होते. But there are plants like mustard and there are plants like rice जो seed से grow होते. Okay. Now let's look at the structure of seed. Seed का structure कैसे होता है? The seed of plant consists of the following parts. First, seed coat. The outer covering of a seed is called seed coat. Seed के बाहर की जो covering होती है उसको कहलाते हैं seed coat. Okay, this protects the interior part and saves them from drying out completely. तो अंदर के हिस्से को वो सेव कर देते हैं और ड्राई होने से बचा देते हैं. Okay, seed coat can be thin in peas and hard in coconut. तो आप देखोगे जो seed coat होता है मटर के दानों का, वो आप उसको ये करोगे मटर के दानों को देखोगे तो उसका सीड का जो कवर होता है छिलका होता है वो निकल जाता है अपने आप. ओके. whereas कोकोनट का द कोटिंग द कवर इज क्वाइट हार्ड. ओके. उसका शेल होता है. Cotyledons are the seed leaves. They provide food to the baby plant or embryo and also protect it. Seeds with two cotyledons are called dicotyledons, okay, or dicot seeds. While seeds with one cotyledon are called monocots, monocot seed or monocotyledon, okay. For example, some seeds like corn and onion, okay, they have one cotyledon. Seeds like peanuts and rajma, they have two cotyledons, okay, तो इसके दो हिस्से हो जाते हैं. When it is a two cotyledon, you'll see that you can divide it into two parts, two halves, okay. So let's, when we are looking at the structure, you can look at the picture. In this picture, you will see the embryo, you see the cotyledon, you'll see the seed coat, seed के बाहर वाला हिस्सा, there is a radicle, hypocotyle and epicotyle, okay. So let's talk about the embryo now. The baby plant inside the seed is called embryo. जो सीड के अंदर बेबी प्लांट होता है उसको कहलाते हैं एम्ब्रियो. व्हेन कंडीशंस आर फेवरेबल इट फॉर्म्स अ सीडलिंग. क्लियर? ओके, नाउ अब देखते हैं डिस्पोजल ऑफ सीड्स. इफ ऑल सीड्स फेल इन वन प्लेस in the ground, no new plant would grow as the seeds would not get enough sunlight, air or water. nature has developed ways to spread the seeds at different places so that the seeds get enough sunlight, air and water to germinate. Seeds are dispersed by agents such as wind, water, birds, insects and animals. These agents are called agents of dispersal. So अगर seeds एक ही जगह पे गिरेंगे तो क्या होगा, उनको ज़्यादा जगह नहीं मिलेगी ग्रो करने के लिए, उनको इनफ सनलाइट नहीं मिलेगा. ओके, दे विल नॉट गेट इनफ सनलाइट, इनफ वाटर, इनफ स्पेस. इसकी वजह से गॉड हैज़ क्रिएटेड certain methods by which these seeds can move from one place to another, they can get dispersed. Okay, now these agents, okay, are called agents of dispersal. Okay, like the agents like wind, water, birds, animals, insects, these are all the agents that carry seeds from one place to another. Okay, and we don't even realize it. Okay, now let's talk about the fact zone. Okay, the cocodermer palm tree found in the Indian Ocean has the largest seed. It weighs about 20 kg. Oh, it's so huge. Okay, do find out about this, right? Now let's talk about wind. Wind as an agent of dispersal. तो wind कैसे seeds को carry करते हैं? Let's talk about that. Some seeds are light, okay, and have special tufts of hair or wings that help them to float in air and carried away by the wind from one place to another. For example, seeds of cotton and dandelion have hair that helps in the seed dispersal by wind. Seeds of drumsticks and madar, okay, have wings like structure that help in seed dispersal. तो आप ये देखोगे, डैंडेलियन देखा आपने, ड्रमस्टिक्स का फोटो देखा. सो ये जो सीड्स होते, कोई कोई सीड्स होते काफ़ी लाइट वेट होते, ओके, और कोई कोई सीड्स जो होते हैं दे आर लाइक यू नो दे हैव विंग्स ऑन देम विच हेल्प देम टू फ्लोट इन द एयर. ओके, वो हवा में फ्लोट करके एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पे जैसे जैसे हवा फ्लो होते हैं एंड देन व्हेन द विंड इज लेस दे फॉल देयर एंड देन दैट्स वेयर दे स्टार्ट ग्रोइंग. ओके, सो सीड्स ऑफ कॉटन, dandelion, they have hair that helps in the seed dispersal by wind. Okay, now seeds of drumstick के जो seeds होते हैं या madar के जो seeds होते हैं, they have wing like structure, जिसकी वजह से वो दूसरे जगह पे उड़ के पहुंच जाते हैं. Alright, now water. Water also plays a very important role as an agent of dispersal. Okay, some plants grow near water. कोई कोई plants जो होते हैं पानी के पास grow होते हैं. Their seeds are generally dispersed by water. For example, lotus fruit has a spongy part and the coconut fruit has a thick fibrous coat. These special parts enable the lotus and coconut fruits to float on water. So when a coconut falls from the tree into water, it floats and travels with the water to far off places. तो water जो होता है it also helps. Okay, क्या होता है, कोई कोई plants जो होते हैं पानी के पास grow हो जाते हैं और इनके जो seeds होते हैं वो पानी में गिर जाते हैं और जैसे जैसे पानी फ्लो होता है वैसे वैसे वो सीड्स अलग अलग जगह पे पहुंच जाती है. ओके, फ्लोट करके. सो लोटस का जो फ्रूट होता है वो काफ़ी स्पॉन्जी होता है और कोकोनट का जो फ्रूट होता है काफ़ी थिक होता है, मोटा सा होता है. ओके, सो दीज स्पेशल पार्ट्स, ओके, दे एनेबल द लोटस एंड कोकोनट फ्रूट्स टू फ्लोट ऑन वाटर. पानी पे फ्लोट करने में हेल्प करते हैं. सो जब कोकोनट गिर जाता है, ओके, from the tree into the water, it floats and travels with the water to far off places, and wherever it settles down, it starts growing into the coconut tree. Animals. Fruits of some plants such as tiger's claws and xanthium have hook-like structures. These hooks stick to the hairy skin of animals or clothes of humans and are carried away. Some seeds are eaten by birds and animals. These seeds have tough seed coat so that they do not get digested. So when birds and animals swallow them, they come out intact in their waste materials. Sometimes we also throw away seeds of some fruits like mango, apple and watermelon. They grow into new plants. So animals की जो होते हैं, they are also good carrier of these seeds. क्या होता है, ये जैसे some fruits of some plants, okay, जैसे there's a plant called tiger's claw या फिर xanthium, okay, उनके जो होते हैं उनका structure जो होता है वो hook के जैसा होता है और ये hook जो होते हैं वो animal के ऊपर बैठ जाते हैं. ओके, दे आर स्टक टू द एनिमल। और कभी कभी हमारे कपड़ों में भी आप अगर पेड़ के नीचे बैठोगे या कुछ, तो आप देखोगे कि सीड्स हमारे ऊपर गिर जाते हैं एंड वी डोंट रियलाइज इट, और सम फ्लावर्स और पेटल्स फॉलिंग ऑन अस, वी डोंट रियलाइज इट, एंड देन व्हेन वी मूव, हम झटक देते हैं कपड़ों को तो वो सीड्स गिर जाते हैं ग्राउंड पे, एंड दैट्स हाउ देन दे grow into plants. Okay, so now some seeds जो होते हैं, कोई कोई seeds इतने tough होते हैं जो birds peck भी करते हैं, खा लेते हैं, but they don't get digested, and then through their droppings they come out, and then from there they start growing. जहाँ पे भी वो गिर जाते हैं, जहाँ पे उनको सनलाइट मिलता है, पानी मिलता है, दे स्टार्ट ग्रोइंग। ऑलराइट, सर्टन फ्रूट्स के जो सीड्स होते हैं, जो बड़े सीड्स होते हैं, जैसे मैंगो के सीड्स हो गए, एप्पल के सीड्स हो गए, वाटरमेलन के सीड्स, व्हेन वी थ्रो देम अवे, okay, you never know which seed might start growing into a plant. All right, explosion of fruits. Some fruits burst open or explode when they ripen. कोई कोई fruits जब पक जाते हैं तो वो explode हो जाते हैं. The force of explosion helps the seeds to spread away. Okay, the dispersal of pea pod, geranium and balsam seeds take place by explosion. Okay, जैसे मटर, जेरेनियम एंड बैल्सम सीड्स जो होते हैं, ये जो होते हैं वो एक्सप्लोड हो जाते हैं जब वो बढ़ जाते हैं. ऑलराइट, let's talk about seed germination. Germination is the process by which a plant grows from a seed under suitable conditions like the right amount of sunlight, water and temperature. So जब sunlight, water, temperature right amount में मिल जाता है तो germination का process शुरू हो जाता है. Okay, so with all these things a seed grows into a baby plant or a seedling. Okay, the seeds, now there are steps. Okay, the seeds get proper light, water, air and temperature. A very tiny plant comes out breaking the seed coat. Seed coat को break करके एक छोटा सा plant बाहर आता है. Okay, the plant develops root downwards and shoot upwards and the cotyledons unfold. Okay, see the step by step process of germination. The size of the plant now increases and leaves start coming out. Okay, the height of the plant then starts increasing, plant बढ़ते जाता है. Okay, the cotyledons जो होते हैं वो shrink हो जाते हैं और finally धीरे धीरे वो disappear हो जाते हैं, and all we can see is the leaves. Okay, all the seeds produced by a plant may not grow into plants. Okay, सारे seeds plant produce नहीं कर सकते. Okay, some are destroyed by bad weather, some are eaten by animals, while some others may not find proper conditions to germinate and grow. Alright, now find out how long did it take for the plant to come out from the soil? What was the difference in the height of the plant on the first and second day? On which day did the height of the plant increase the most? And did new leaves come out of the plant every day? Was there any change in the stem of the plant? Now let's talk about reproduction through other paths. पहले हमने बोला था reproduction through seeds. Now we'll talk about reproduction through other paths. Growing plants from roots. The roots of some plants like sweet potato, dahlia, carrot, radish and turnip, they produce buds. Okay, which grow into new plants. तो buds होते हैं जो उससे नए plants आ जाते हैं. Okay, so in some plants like lemon and tamarind, root cuttings, root को cut किया जाता है. Okay, and then when put in moist soil from root and shoot, okay, they form the root and shoot. Thus a new plant develops. So lemon के या tamarind के जो है, if you just cut off that stick of that plant and you plant it somewhere, it will start growing up. Okay, growing plants from stems. Flowering plants like rose, hibiscus, bougainvillea, etc. they have buds on the stem. इनके stem पे buds होते हैं. The small cuttings of these plants are called stem cuttings. Okay, if we plant a stem cutting having one or two buds into the soil, after a few days the stem cutting grows into a new plant. Okay, जैसे रोज के स्टेम को देखो आपने, हमने उसको रोज स्टेम लिया है, फिर न्यू प्लांट आ गया उसके स्टेम से, स्टेम को कट करके उसको हमने एक गमले में डाल दिया मिट्टी के साथ और उसको फिर पानी डालेंगे तो फिर वो अपने आप, पानी या खाद डालेंगे तो अपने आप वो ग्रो करना शुरू हो जाता है. Now let's talk about growing plants from underground stem. Okay, potatoes, ginger and onions, they are underground stems. तो आपने कभी कभी देखा होगा आलू जो होता है उस पे बड्स होते हैं, उसके ऊपर बड्स आ जाते हैं. ओके, नाउ फूड इज स्टोर्ड इन दीज स्टेम्स. Potato and ginger have buds on their surface. Under suitable conditions, each bud grows into a new plant, and the buds of potato are called eyes. Okay, any piece of a potato with an eye can grow into a new plant. ये buds को आप अगर डालोगे, ये eye को डालोगे तो उसका नया plant बन जाएगा. So new plants of onions grow from bulbs when they are planted in the soil. ऑनियन का बल्ब्स होता है जिसको आप प्लांट करोगे सॉइल में तो उससे नया प्लांट ग्रो हो जाएगा. ग्रोइंग प्लांट्स फ्रॉम लीव्स. ओके, जैसे लीव्स से, लीव्स ऑफ ब्रायोफिलम प्लांट हैज बड्स ऑन इट्स एजेस. ये ब्रायोफिलम का जो प्लांट होता है उसके एजेस पे होते हैं बड्स. ओके, विच कैन ग्रो इनटू अ न्यू प्लांट. ग्रोइंग प्लांट्स फ्रॉम स्पोर्स. अब स्पोर्स जो होते हैं लीव्स के ऊपर होते हैं. ओके, सम प्लांट्स सच एज फर्न एंड मॉस डू नॉट हैव फ्लावर्स. They do not produce seeds. They produce tiny spores. Okay, each spore grows into a new plant. Plants from different countries. Now let's talk about the plants from different countries. Okay, all fruits and plants that we see did not originate in Bharat. Many originated in some other countries. So सारे जो plants हम देखते हैं, fruits देखते हैं, सारे सब plants और fruits का origin भारत नहीं है. Okay. Some plants and their origins, okay, like onion originated in Egypt, tomato South America, coffee Ethiopia, okay, grapes from Iran, okay, cabbage came from Mediterranean region, potato South America, peanut South America, lemon came from Europe, cucumber from China, tobacco by Portuguese, okay, watermelon from South Africa, and mangoes have come from Malaysia. Okay, now let's talk about spices. Okay, जो गरम मसाला होता है जो हम यूज करते हैं, different spices. Okay, spices are obtained from plants parts like buds, seeds, flowers, leaves, bark, roots, etc. They add flavor to the food. सिनेमन, इसको इंडिया में कहते हैं दालचीनी. ओके, श्रीलंका और सदर्न भारत. ओके, इट इज लाइक द स्टिक. ओके, इट इज द स्टिक पार्ट. ओके, धनिया केम फ्रॉम रोमेनिया और मोरक्को. ओके, क्यूमिन केम फ्रॉम जीरा. क्यूमिन को हिंदी में हम बोलते हैं जीरा. इट इज फ्रॉम भारत एंड ईरान. क्लोव्स लौंग इज फ्रॉम इंडोनेशिया. ओके, ब्लैक पेपर काली मिर्च is from Bharat and Indonesia. Okay, now do it yourself. Make list of seeds that are used as spices in your home, seeds of vegetables, seeds of fruits, light seeds, like check by blowing them. When you blow, you'll come to know whether they are light or not. Okay, and seeds which are flat. Now children, I hope you've read, you will reread this chapter. Now let's remember certain important points. Okay, the production of new plant is called plant reproduction. Most plants grow from seeds. The seed of plants consist of following parts: seed coat, cotyledons and embryo. Seeds are dispersed by agents such as wind, water, birds, insects and animals. Germination is the process by which a plant grows from a seed under suitable conditions like the right amount of sunlight, water and temperature. Let's look at the word bank now. Cotyledon, it's a tiny seed leaves which grow inside the seed coat. Okay. Germination is the development of a new plant from a seed, and dispersal means spreading of seeds to far away places. Alright. So children, do reread this chapter, read it nicely and do the back exercises quickly. Alright children.